Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your reading. Things are about to get real. That's what my guides told me, so that I was like told to pick out other. Fine, come out. Throat chakra. Yeah, I'm going to put this to the side because it volunteered. Hang on just a minute. So I was told what cards to use. Another one jumps out. Emotional loss. Hang on. Apparently they want to jump out for you. Okay. You want any more to jump out? Just one more. Okay. So what has been going on is that I feel like there's some stuff that's going to be going on with collective. And I think this is, oh my goodness, preparing us for change. So let's start with what they want to be the first card, recognition and reward, right? Recognition and reward. I think you have a lot of responsibility. I mean, not that you can't handle it, but sometimes it can be a bit of a burden, right? So this is the 3. So I think we can rely upon you to get things done, know what you're doing. And the second card was emotional loss, right? This is a 5. And you can see the spiral. This would represent the Fibonacci sequence. This would be Venus, I think, in the background. That's what I'm feeling, Venus. So emotional loss. Probably this might be related to a partnership, a love partnership. Let's see what more we have coming underneath this this card. And then see what struck me is that this is a 5, right? And this is a 5. This is the first card that jumped out. It wanted to be in, kind of the result area. That's what I feel like that area is. It's throat chakra. Throat chakra. Venus with Taurus. Taurus is the throat. This is being able to express yourself. So it's interesting. We'll see what comes up under this emotional loss, because it's definitely Venus is making some statements here for you. She is your chart ruler if you're a Taurus ascendant, but she is also going to be significant for any other planets that you have in Taurus. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards regarding this. And they even are like adjusting the way I'm laying down the cards today. So don't give me, this is Taurus. Come on, don't hassle me. All of a sudden it was like, ugh, giving me issues. Okay. Bottom side of the deck. The sun. Everything is always working out for me, right? Take that mental attitude. This is important. Everything is always working out for me. You do have to make sure that you keep a spiritual higher connection going, because I think with things getting real or whatever is coming up in the future, I think this is what keeps us on a higher timeline. We don't have fear. We know that things are needing to change. So we are adjusting to that. So let's take a look at the cards here. Ace of Wands. This is underneath recognition and reward, right? Ace of Wands. Creativity. Venus loves beautiful things, but I think this is the beginning. You've got an idea. And this is a 3 card that it came out underneath. 8 of Swords. I think sometimes there's the fear. There's a fear of stepping out and doing your own thing. The 8 of Swords, the 8 of Swords is very much about someone who I think, feel like is creating their own block, right? You're afraid to try something new. You're afraid to step out. And I think that's maybe why you have the throat chakra over here at the end. You're afraid of this idea. You're afraid to try it, right? So, what else? Queen of Cups. But you should trust your intuition. This idea that you're getting, trust your intuition. This is the Queen of Cups. You know, settle into that sense of knowing what is right for you and letting that lead the way. Because, you know, really it feels like there's recognition that's going to be coming in with that. But it's not fearing what other people say. It's being true to your own intentions. So let's take a look at emotional loss. Top, 9 of Wands. This is the energy of the wounded warrior. This would be Gretel. Um, you know, and there's the witch's house on fire, right? She isn't going to lose, right? She is, um, as people say, just a little girl. Great, underestimate us. That's good. So the 9 of Wands, this is not giving up, not giving up. And this is underneath emotional loss. There's pain. There's having to deal with the unpleasant. But, you know, I think you've got this. You're strong. What else is coming out underneath that? 4 of Coins. Will I have enough? Will it be okay? Um, what's going to happen? Maybe I should hold on to this, right? So it's that sense of you feel like you don't have enough, but actually you do. You do. And I really feel Taurus is just so resourceful. So let's take a look at underneath here. Knight of Cups. Okay, so things are starting to get a little better, but this is a knight. This is still moving forward. There's water here, so I keep wondering. I feel like there's a water issue coming up for people. I have felt that. I'm not sure if it's the collective someplace else or in your local community. There's been a lot of rain. There's been a lot of weird weather. There's been a lot of different activity out there with the weather. So the Knight of Cups is about movement. And normally I would say, you know, they're not the slowest moving knight, but they're second to the slowest moving knight. But there might be a need for you to, I mean, because as I look at this, it's like something's burnt down, something's changed, something in that home. This is a house on fire. This is the 4 of Coins. Now you're like, oh, I don't have, you know, all my stuff is gone, right? But you need to keep moving, right? Because I think there's more coming in. I think that you need to move on. There's emotional loss, and I think this may be because of losing things. If you are just losing things and not people, count it a blessing. Count it as a blessing. If you have your family, if you have your pets, if you have enough food every day, one day at a time, that's a blessing. And there will be people along the way out there to help you. There will be. And don't forget, on the underside of the deck is the sun. So we're going to take a look at what this number 5 throat chakra is. So there's change because you had 2 5s in a row, right? These 2 5s that came out with those cards. So what's next? The throat chakra. Ace of Cups. New beginning. Feels like a new place, new beginning, right? I feel like this is emotionally being able to just settle in and calm and feeling safe. That's the sensation that I get. Let's see what else we have here. 5 of coins. And part of this is, I think this to me represents, this is the little match girl, right? This to me represents the hierarchy, whether it's the government or businesses or banks, whatever. And she's kind of left out in the cold. I don't think you should rely upon um, um, conglomerations to help you out with what's going on in your world. I think that's what community is for. And I think that you will get help from the community. That's what I feel like. I don't, the 5 of coins is like feeling left out in the cold. But again, if your family's safe, if your pets are safe, if you have food today, it's a good day. Okay. So what's the next card coming? King of Wands. The King of Wands, besides being absolutely beautiful, such a beautiful Taurus thing. The King of Wands is very much about a new entrepreneurial energy. He's like the most, I would say, of all the kings, he's the most one that is able to move and adjust and pivot and adapt. And it's also a king. It's a king here. So I want to take one more from the bottom of the deck. Knight of Coins. Everything is going to be all right. You're going to be starting something new. You're going to be planting new seeds. That's what's going to be going on for you. I told you this, I had messages from the guides that this is going to get real. Things are about to get real. And I think that's with the collective. And you might be the one. You might be the one that's helping somebody else out that's in this situation. That might be the case as well. Change. And you could make the difference for someone else. Taurus, you're that safe place for a lot of people. So I want to also pull a dragon card because I was told to use the dragon cards. So I'm going to let it volunteer because that's what dragons like to do. They don't like to be told what to do. 16. Playmate. I tell you, they are on fire today, these cards. Not kidding. They're like, things are about to get real. When you hear that, and you're like, okay, I guess that's the message. This is, put my pen down. This is the playmate. Now is the time to play. Whether you're working on a goal, busy with achievement, or attempting to make a major discovery, stop and play. It can seem counterintuitive, but play is the highest form of research. Einstein said that. It leads to untold new insights, inventions, and flat out joy. And joy is expansive. If you want to feel vital, refreshed, recharged, and experience the power of your soul's wingspan, play. We don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing. Let your spirit take wing by giving yourself the updraft of play. So again, I really feel like there's big changes that are coming. But the universe has got you. Everything will be okay. Again, you might be the change for someone else too. So I'll see you soon.